I have Cigna. That's my health insurance company. Cigna. They did a great job during COVID. They really did. I had to get tested, I don't know, whatever, 300 times. I was doing this. So like every week I get tested, and they paid for it every time. Like, no questions, they paid for it. The only time they didn't was Omicron, and it wasn't their fault. It was just so crowded, I couldn't get in there. The only place I could get into didn't take insurance. It wasn't a bad deal. It was $79 for a COVID test, $99 for a negative COVID test. And you get what you pay for. It seems like, I don't know, some stuff broke during COVID. Starbucks, it kind of broke. Like, I love them. I went there twice today. It's my favorite place. I love it, but like, you go in now, there's 25 people in line, there's 100 cars waiting for their coffee, and 2 teenagers running the place. It's the only people working there. Like, there's a manager, he was in there, but he wasn't working, he was interviewing somebody. Fine, but it was taking a long time. Finally, I walked up, I was like, hey, I don't know what he's telling you, but look around, you're hired. Like, what could he possibly be asking her? Have you ever stabbed a coworker? Okay, are you sorry? Funnest time I had during the pandemic actually was at Starbucks. It was relatively, I don't know, middle of the pandemic, something like that. And my friend and I went to do a comedy show. Nikki Glazer, you know who she is? Yeah. All right, hey, take it easy. Like, this is my show. Like, no, she's great. We actually went to the same high school. She went way after me, but no, she's great. But we went to do a show. We were like raising money for this comedy club because they had a rough time, and we had masks and stuff on, but it was fun. And we stopped at Starbucks. And I don't know if you remember, sort of in the pandemic, Starbucks was open, but they did not want you to go in their bathroom. They put signs up, there's probably COVID in here, don't come in. You're like cones and skull and crossbones. And like, I knew, like, the staff has to be somewhere, they're open. So what I would do, I would just walk in and I'd go right to the bathroom, like right to the bathroom. By the time they knew I was even there, I was like, base, like I'm touching base. Like, you can't get me, already peeing, So I go and I come out and Nikki's like, I gotta go too. I'm like, Nikki, just go. She's like, I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to get yelled at. I'm like, Nikki, just go. They're not gonna notice. Just go. Finally, I convince her. I could just walk fast, look down, act like you know what you're doing. They're not gonna say anything. So she finally does. She walks all the way down this like long counter, and she gets one step from the bathroom, and I go, ma'am, you're not supposed to go in there. And the Starbucks girl goes, he's right, ma'am, you cannot go in there. I was like, oh, this worked better than I thought it would. Like, I swear, I didn't plan on doing that. She was like 3 steps in the bathroom, and I was like, I got an idea. Then she was 2 steps, and I was like, I don't want to lose a friend over this. Then she was 1 step, and I was like, you can make new friends. Like, it's COVID, you don't see these people. Yeah, but now I'm back to traveling, and that's awesome, man. I missed it. I've been to some cool places. I was in Alaska. If you guys ever been, like, if you've never been, go. It's amazing. They don't have poison ivy there at all. There's no poison ivy in the whole. It was the most freeing experience. Like, I was running around naked. Like, it was. But they have bears. They have bears. They told me if I was going to go hiking, I had to buy this bear spray. It's a real thing. It costs $60. Just so you guys know, that stuff, it's not like off. Like, you're supposed to spray the bear. Like, you don't apply it to yourself like regular insect spray, which they should make that more clear on the can. Like, all it said was aim for the eyes. So I was hiking around there, and I didn't see any bears, I mean, the first day I didn't see anything because of that spray, but I didn't see any bears. Then I was looking online, and the TSA said you're not allowed to bring that bear spray on the plane because it's a weapon. It was $60. and I couldn't bring it home. So with 2 days left, I was like, somebody's getting sprayed. Like, I spent a lot of money on this bear spray. I'm gonna use. I wound up. I sprayed this old lady at the buffet. No, trust me, she had a lot of bear-like qualities. She was stumbling around. She was reaching for the honey at one point. Anybody would have mistaken her for a bear. She grabbed a salmon with 2 hands. I went on a whale watching trip too. It wasn't one of the main. It was discounted. You know. Okay, it was a night whale watching trip, which. No, I see what you're thinking. Like, I got a good deal, okay? And when we got back, the guy told me there was a lot of whales out there. That like, apparently we were surrounded by whales the whole time. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't see him. It was pitch black. But, you know, I heard him. You know, I think I heard him. I don't know. Is this what a whale sounds like? Hey, I'm a whale. Sort of sound like the guy that charged me the $900. Like, I didn't.